Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my video for the Smash Our Stash collab. It's hosted by Beth, who is Bourbon Creek Crafts, and each month on the 7th, myself and the other participants, we share projects that we have made using a particular item from our stash or our craft room. Each month, like I said, there is a particular item. Now for this month, for November, it was a free choice, so that means we could use whatever we want to. In the past months, we've had to use either ribbon or buttons or stickers or scrap papers or just different things like that. For this month, I did kind of go with scraps again, because as a crafter, you always have so many little bits of leftover paper from projects that you've done. And if anyone's like myself, I just can't seem to get rid of anything that, even if, as long as it's big enough to do something with, I cannot seem to toss it in the trash can. So I've been wanting to make these little holders, some kind of little holder for earrings. I'm wanting to start pulling out a bunch of my kits that I have in my jewelry, like my Jesse James kits or Soft Flex, Bargain Bead Box, Curated Bead Box, different things I've gotten from Beads Venture, just even beads that I've just gotten from, craft stores. I thought it'd be fun to make just a lot of little, like small dangly earrings, and then have them to give out just as gifts to people. And so I was looking up little tiny like holders or little gift packaging for earrings, and I ran across a video by Lindsay, who's the Frugal Crafter, and she had shared this really super simple matchbook style earring holder. And as you can see, it's just tiny little thing, little book, like matchbook, that's made to hold just a pair of earrings. And on the inside, it looks like this. And it's just held together at the bottom with a staple. And I used my Tim Holtz tiny attacher. And it's very easy. It's perfect to use like little bits of paper, because these squares here are 1 3/4 inch square. The bases themselves are, as you can see, I cut out a whole bunch of these because I had these pieces of leftover, like a little bit heavier, thicker craft cardstock from just making card bases or just different projects. And so I just cut a whole bunch of them to the size I need for these matchbooks. And if you can hear my cat outside my craft room door, he is not happy because he can't get in. But these are 2 inches wide by 6 inches long. And then the little pieces that go on the inside that will actually hold the earrings, I have to just poke the holes for the earrings. These are 2.5 by 1.5. And then, like I said, the little cover squares are 1 3/4 inches square. Now I do have one here that I was just going to show how quick and easy it is to put this together. Now Lindsay, when she did hers, she poked her holes before she put everything together, and she like put this on the cover before she stapled it. I just stapled it just like this, and then laid this flat, put my little square of paper on here, and then on the inside, super easy to just stick that together. So for the base, there are 3 score lines. This one, the first one, is at 5/8 inch, and that's the part that folds up to actually attach your little card here for the earrings. And then, so you've got 5/8 inch, and then 3 1/4, 3 3/4. And so you just fold up the bottom one, and then this just tucks all the way down. So you have just a tiny little gap or a little space at the top, right below the bottom score line. And then just take your little stapler, and it's hard to do this through the camera. You don't want it like really high up there. As you can see, I'm kind of keeping it more towards the bottom of the little matchbook. and that is not centered at all. But you will need to have enough of a little flap here that you're going to tuck your top piece into, and then you just fold along the other two score lines, and then that's just going to, as you can see, tuck in. It probably could have gone up just a little bit, but that's the general idea. You just want it to tuck right in there, and then you just open it up. And let me put my stapler over. Just take these little square pieces that are 1 3/4, and I've had these little squares or these little scraps of paper for a long time, and I didn't have like a whole lot of them, so I was actually able to use up like these papers here. I love this pattern here, and out of the same paper pad were this like purple and white gingham or plaid, whatever you call it. And so I was able to use that up, but you just want to put it closer to the top because the bottom is going to tuck under, so you don't need to put your paper there. And I just lined it up to where it's even at the top and then on the two sides to give it a nice border. And there's what it looks like. And then when it tucks in, it has that even border all the way around. You could put like some paper across the bottom if you wanted to cover up where the staple is at. I might do that with some coordinating, like some purple, solid purple. Might take some solid colors to kind of coordinate, just to cover up where the stapler is, or the staple is. So like a light purple would work for all of these because they all have the purple, that real soft shade of purple in there. So I may do that later. Pull out some purple out of my purple scraps. That would be another good way to use up little tiny pieces. And you would need, if you wanted to do that, these are, you do the 1 3/4 again, because that's how wide, well, if you wanted it to be the same width as this this square piece on the front. And then you would only need it to be about 3/8 inch tall. And then that would go right in the center right there. And that would cover up the staple and then just give another little decorative look to it. You could also like wrap a piece of ribbon around there if you wanted to. You could use washi tape. You could take like border stickers. If you had extra border stickers, it'd be a good idea to just put that across the front. I didn't put any kind of decorations on them because I wanted to keep this as kind of not cheap, but you know, cost effective as possible, because even though these were going to be given to someone as a gift, they probably won't keep it in this forever. They'll take it out and then they'll just throw this away if they want to. So you don't want to have like a whole bunch of like work or money into something that they're just going to, whoever the recipient is just going to toss, possibly. Not everyone tosses it. Like, I think it's adorable. Someone gifted me something in this, I would definitely hold on to it, but that's just me. I'm a hoarder on certain things. And then on Lindsay's video, because she was making these as like Christmas gifts, she did a little stamp, a to from on the back, but I'm not going to put anything like that on the back. I thought these would be cute just to hand out to people. And so just wanted to keep it as simple as possible. And then for the card that you're actually going to hang the earrings on, I have in my bedroom where I have my jewelry stuff, I have a punch that makes the little like holes for the actual, make like a earring hang card, like a hanging, like a, what do you call that thing? The little earring holes, and they're spaced by perfectly apart. So, and it even makes the little notches, I don't know what they're called, like half moon notches with the holes inside there. So I could easily just take that punch and then just, you know, punch it even with it inside the matchbook. But if you wanted to, you could of course punch your holes while you still have these pieces of paper loose. That's what Lindsay did in her video. But I just wanted to get them all put together, and I didn't want to have to go into my other room and dig around for the punch. I just wanted to get these made so that I could put them up on the video. But that is how simple these are to make. Took more time to cut out my pieces of paper than it did to actually assemble all of this. And I still have, I don't know how many of these I have left to do. I just have to score them. And then this paper here, it's a little bit heavier, like thicker. It's probably like 110-pound Hobby Lobby cardstock or something. I went with that because I thought it would hold up to like hold the earrings more securely. But I had one square of paper that had already been used, so it wasn't like a tiny scrap, but I did have, it wasn't a whole piece of paper. So I was able to get enough of the white inserts cut out of one piece of paper to do all of this. And I had these 3 left over, so I just need to, I'll just take another piece of the white, heavier cardstock and make enough to finish up all of these. And then I will have plenty of little matchbooks on hand that I can just stick in a drawer or a container or something and have them ready to go if I need to give a fast, like a real quick, easy gift to somebody. This, you know, you could tuck in to a present with a gift card, or just tuck it in with some Bath & Body Works products or some other kind of beauty products. Just be a fun little gift idea. And right before the holidays, it's always good to have little things like this on hand. I purposely went with non-holiday papers because I wanted to be able to use them any time of year instead of just coming up in during the holidays. So anyways, that is my project for this month's Smash Our Stash collab. You can search up the hashtag Smash Our Stash NOV 2023, and that'll bring up all of the videos for anyone that has participated. Just like all the previous months, you just do hashtag Smash Our Stash and the first 3 letters of the month, and then 2023, and that'll bring you up any of the previous videos if you're wanting to go back. And so I'd like to thank everyone for stopping by, and I will see everyone in my next video. Have a great day.